The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said he witnessed powers from this one that he had never heard of. He would take a glass of water, fill that glass up with water, and cause to appear in that glass a person or persons that he is talking with, just like television. You would see them and they would see you, and you would talk as if you were face to face in that glass of water. He measured the earth. He gave us the exact dimensions. He said the planet Earth, on which you and I live, it weighs 6 sextillion tons. He told us all about the sun, the moon, and the stars. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad was totally convinced that he was the one that we all had been waiting for. The second coming of Jesus, or the Messiah, as the Jews called him. When Jesus was asked, "Who do they say I am?" many names was given. Some say that you are John the Baptist. Some say that you are the Messiah. Then Jesus asked his disciples, "Who do you say I am?" But Jesus goes on to say that you can tell a man by his works. So I ask you, who do you say Farrakhan is? Think about it. You can tell a man by his works. Who do you say Elijah Muhammad is? You can tell a man by his works. I want you to look at the works. Look at the countless thousands of black people, men and women and children, whose lives have been cleaned up from drugs and alcohol and cigarettes, fornication and adultery. Yes, sir. That's right. And BS and silliness and just throwing their lives away. Who do you say Farrakhan is? I want you to put on your thinking caps. I want you to look at Farrakhan again. Right. Farrakhan is God's warner to us. Right. We don't worship Farrakhan, as some of you may want to say. We do not worship him. That's right. Farrakhan is an instrument by which God is using to get to us. Right. See, if I ask you before I close out, how many of you got a very, very good radio that talks? Raise your hand. Let me see how many got a good radio that talks. But radios don't talk. Radios are instruments by which one gets through that is talking. See, Moses was that instrument, but many of us fail. Because the instrument, in many cases, we think the instrument is talking when it's someone else speaking through the instrument to get to us. This is why people worship Moses instead of God. many people worship Muhammad. Come on. Jesus of 2,000 years ago was an instrument. Jesus never told anyone to worship him. Come on. He never told anyone to pray to him. He said, when you pray, say, our Father. Because he's my Father too. That's right. But many of us get hung up on the instrument by which God uses to get to the people. Jesus giving sight to the blind, that wasn't Jesus. That was God through Jesus. That's right. Raising the dead to life, that was not Jesus. That was God through Jesus. Giving sight to the blind, enabling the crippled to walk. Farrakhan is the instrument by which God is using to get to us. He's a good-looking man. And he's the voice of God. Hear my voice. Hear my mouthpiece. Hear my spokesperson. Everywhere Farrakhan goes, he attracts the thousands and the thousands and the thousands, and now it has gone beyond the millions in the million-man march. Farrakhan. Many of you are speaking Farrakhan in your midst. In your midst. It's like at one time, I'm closing, traveling with Muhammad Ali. We was at an airport. So I leave Ali for a second to go over to get their drink, and after a while, a big crowd was around Ali, just rubbing his hands and just touching him, white people. And then I heard two black people over. One asked the other, who is that, man? What's going on with that? Man, that's just Ali. Just another nigga like me. See, that's how we see one another. See, that's how you see Farrakhan, just another nigga like you. But what kind of nigga are you? Come on. Ask yourself, what kind of nigga are you? Come on. Don't sleep, Farrakhan. Don't do that. Come on. I'm almost 70 years old. Yes, good. How do I look? Good. All my teeth, these are not dentures. Huh? And can thump. Can thump. Come on. Huh? Come on. I'm full of self-esteem. I'm clean. And damn it, I'm mean and a damn fighting machine.